Nintendo Switch has established its place as one of the most successful consoles of this generation, gradually gaining more and more acknowledgement of its powerful structure and insane lineup of games. If Nintendo's first hybrid console hasn't caught your attention up until this point, it might be high time you consider getting one. 2019 is bound to be a huge year for the Switch, filled with new exclusive titles, potentially a new version of it, and, if we're lucky, VR functionality. Hi, I'm Wes from SegmentNext, and here's why you should consider getting a Nintendo Switch this year. Before we start, let us remind you to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell button in order to get notified over our latest uploads. Let's not waste more time and begin with today's discussion. We should begin with the obvious. Nintendo Switch is the best of both worlds when it comes to gaming on the go and couch playtime. Its instant accessibility makes it a worthy opponent for the titans of its generation, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Even though the console released roughly 4 years after the release of Microsoft's Xbox One, Nintendo Switch is right now close to surpassing it in units sold. This number shall be boosted even more this year. Nintendo Switch has a huge lineup of exclusive titles already available, ranging from titles like Super Mario Odyssey and Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Pokemon Let's Go, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Basically anything you want to play, you can on the Switch, even if you're a sports fan looking for a classic match of FIFA or a retro enthusiast up for an NES classic. For 2019 though, Nintendo has plans to make the console even better on that aspect. For starters, we recently found out that Unravel 2, EA's co-op masterpiece, is releasing next month on Nintendo Switch, bringing another great couch co-op title to the mix. We didn't really expect this one to drop during the latest Nintendo Direct, but we're happy to see it since PC wasn't the best platform for co-op couch gaming if you didn't own a console. Older Final Fantasy games have also started popping up on the Nintendo Switch, with the cherry on top being Final Fantasy VII, one of our favorite video game titles of all time. There's also word of Kingdom Hearts games releasing, although the latest word is that Kingdom Hearts 3 will be out of the question. It was deemed too demanding for Switch's limited capabilities. The fighting game enthusiast will be thrilled to find out that Mortal Kombat 11 will also make its way to the Switch, making it a worthy competitor for titles like Dragon Ball FighterZ, BlazBlue, and Street Fighters. How will a gory and brutal title like Mortal Kombat suit a family console? We can't wait to find out. Assassin's Creed 3 Remastered is also announced to drop, making a new era for the Nintendo console family. Who wouldn't want to play Assassins on the go, especially when it's in a remastered version? Another reason to get excited for high-end single-player gaming on the Switch is the release of Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice this spring. If you haven't played this masterpiece on PC or one of the other consoles yet, then you should definitely try it now that you can take it out with you on your way to work. It will be interesting to see how its amazing graphics and cinematics will hold up on Switch's mobile-like hardware. This year, the hybrid console also gets its own version of Super Mario Maker. Super Mario Maker 2 looks better than we could ever hope, featuring Mario stages of all of its years so that you can create any world you want. We're definitely sold. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled is also releasing this summer, bringing another classic to the lineup of the Switch. With Mario Kart 8 already available as a must-buy title, it's only natural for Crash to also become a standard for the console. At least we hope so. Team Sonic Racing is also releasing in March, although this one looks fairly generic in comparison to Crash and Mario Kart. If you're looking for a more realistic racing game though, Nintendo has you covered as well. Grid Autosport is the perfect racing simulator that the Switch needed desperately, and it is finally happening. Since you can't get Forza or Gran Turismo on a Nintendo console, this one will have to suffice. For now. Marvel is also getting added to the console's lineup in 2019 with Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. From what we've seen in the last Nintendo Direct, this game will be a classic time passer for us, similar to what Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors were before it. Moving on to the unexpected reveals, we find Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening in a bright new light. Although this one clearly isn't as huge as Breath of the Wild, it will keep fans happy until the release of the next big Zelda game. For what it's worth, the game looks amazing, and we hope to see more retro titles like this one getting the remake treatment. In addition to that, we have a new Animal Crossing game, a new Pokemon game, and more. Fire Emblem is also getting its first core title with 3 houses, and Dragon Quest XI is releasing too. Luigi's Manor 3 and Yoshi's Crafted World will also get their own share of spotlight. Last but maybe least, Dead by Daylight is coming to the hybrid console. Its footage looks like it's more of an unsuccessful port than a solid title, so we can't say we look forward to that one. Do you want more mystery? Recently, we got word of a cancelled title making its way to Nintendo Switch as an exclusive title. Rumors wanted this game to be scale-bound, although nothing is set in stone yet. There are so many cancelled games out there that could be perfect for the hybrid, and we wouldn't be mad if all of them released at some point. There's also the possibility of Nintendo launching a VR headset for the Switch this year, although nothing has been confirmed. The rumor suggests that the Nintendo Switch VR will let you slot your main console into the headset, much like what mobile VR does. It would be interesting if this feature comes as a crafting kit in Nintendo Labo, teaching us how to assemble our own VR headset. We'd love that. Speaking of rumors, a Nintendo Switch is expected to get a mini version this year according to analysts and rumor spreaders. The Nintendo Switch Mini, as they call it, shall have a smaller screen with higher pixel density and will be compatible with classic Joy-Cons. This version, if really happening, will be cheaper, easier to carry, and will be the best budget gaming option after the end of the Nintendo DS. Let's hope that this rumor actually does come true. Before we close up this discussion, let us remind you that Nintendo Switch just got its own exclusive Battle Royale title, Tetris 99. Yeah, it's exactly what you think. You are playing Tetris against 98 other players in order to be the last standing. Glorious! 2019 will be a huge year for the Nintendo Switch, and it will be the best time for you to get one since PS4 and Xbox One are reaching the end of their life cycle. With such a huge lineup of games, the possibility of a cheaper version, and a way to play your favorite games on the go, it's the best option right now for an investment of money in console gaming. If you don't like couch gaming with friends or want to experience super high-end graphics, then this console might not be the one for you. Otherwise, this year will be the one you're getting a Nintendo Switch. What games are you looking forward to this year on the Switch? Are you getting a Switch this year? I might. Let us know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you in the next video.